With everything that's going on in the world, I feel that we should all be humble enough to admit we are all still learning how to be a good ally to women of color. Sometimes colleagues try to be helpful and well-intentioned, but end up being on the exact opposite. What are 3 actionable things we can do to support women of color in our workplaces and communities?
So 1, believe them, period. I think a lot of women of color, when they are finally able to share their experiences, because a lot of the time they are experiencing challenges and not sharing it with anyone. And so when they finally do get that courage to say a thing in front of a manager or in a team meeting, don't try to pick it apart. Like, it's not an episode for you to analyze and like find the holes in it. Believe them, period. The second is one of my mentors. Her name is Benita Stewart. She's a VP at Google, and she wrote a book called A Blessing for Women of Color and Allies. And she said that in the business sense, that women of color need 40 allies and a stretch assignment. And so this is a play on the 40 acres and a mule. You need 40 acres and a stretch assignment. And what type of change and impact would that lead to for women of color to get that stretch assignment, to prove them, to get the skills that they need, instead of oftentimes being the admin person, the one setting up the offsite, the one that's kind of like getting the team events together, but like a serious stretch assignment that can really showcase what they have. And then the third is ask for permission. When it comes to touching our hair, sharing our stories, putting us on the stand to share our experiences in team meetings or in large public settings, ask for permission first.